Aries. So this is your story, and before I start, I just wanted to say, is this shaking? That I don't have a specific spread for my readings. However many cards come out of each deck, I trust that is the amount of cards in a specific story that needs to come out and be said and be told. But this specific time, this first time that's happened to me, out of each deck, 4 cards popped out of each. So if you've been seeing 444 a lot in your experience lately, that might resonate. This might resonate with you, or there might be something here for you. All right, so we start here with first card is the mother card. And so this to me is saying two things. First is looking back into your experience with your mother. Can you think of all of the qualities and all of the lessons and all the things that you, if you can hear that, my cat is scratching. There we go. Hi. No, don't come up here. Can you think of all the lessons, all the qualities that your mother might have instilled in you and shown you and exemplified for you in your life, in your upbringing? Mother, feminine figure, feminine authority, guardians, whatever feminine figures or motherly figures were in your life growing up. And even today, especially during this quarantine, maybe perhaps right now, you have the opportunity to see all of these things, all of these qualities. And so it's telling me, look at, you see there's a whole bunch of, when I first looked at them, it looked like a whole bunch of different rocks, and then in the middle you have a pearl there. You have a hand reaching for what looks like it wants the pearl and not the rest of the thing. It's telling me, can you think of all of the positive and negative things that have been exemplified for you in your life from a mother's perspective, from a mother's experience, from a mother's energy? And I don't usually read reversals. What is this? But sometimes, every once in a while, a card will pop out in reversal, and I'll feel very much like it wants to be read in reversal, and I won't flip it back over. I usually do, but this time, this one popped out in reversal, and I felt very much like it wanted to be read this way. Reversal Fox Spirit, it says, think on your feet. And what it's telling me here is, when you look for these qualities, when you look for these energy, the mother-like energies and the messages from these lessons, try not to use your mind, because it might be a little deceitful when you try to analyze it or look too much into it. Try to feel it out more. You might be able to see more of the bigger lessons in it, rather than perhaps when you try too much to seek for the lesson, you might miss it. You might be self-deceptive because of the fox here. But because it came out in reverse, it's telling me, try not to do that. Try not to deceive yourself. Try to look at it from an objective, bigger point of view to see what these qualities are. And the card that came out from the Shaman Oracle for this first line is the Witness. Can you be a witness? Can you be an objective viewer, observer of these qualities? Now, why would you need to do that? So the next card out was the Nectar. And what they're saying to me is that these qualities that you're going to be looking for and evaluating and observing, it's trying to tell you something about your soul's purpose, about your creativity, about perhaps you've been wondering lately, or you've been wanting to, you're trying to start a business, or to me this reads more like an artist. So maybe you are a writer, a singer, songwriter, novelist, whatever kind of writing or performing you do, filmmaker, musician, dancer. Something is calling your attention to these lessons, to these mother-like energies within yourself or in your life. There's a message there for you. There's something you need there. And the card, the animal spirit that came out with the nectar, is the squirrel spirit. Believe in yourself. Within all of those energies, you will start to discover yourself in a deeper way. Can you focus? Can you focus? Can you not focus? All right. There's something deep there for you to look at. And the next, the shaman card that came out before that line is the circle. The circle right here. And the circle is, this card always says something different to me whenever it comes out. And right now what it's telling me is, are you objectively able to reach for all of these different qualities and energies and lessons individually, but equally? Like, all of these hands are very equal to each other. They're just pointing at different things, and it's almost like each of them is reaching for a different lesson, different energy, different aspect of yourself. But because it is objective, it's equal. It's not like you're picking and choosing. See, this deception here, maybe you pick and choose a lot, which ones you'd rather look at or which ones you'd rather use. Here is look at everything equally, so that you can unlock whatever this soul purpose, whatever this project that you're trying to create or want to start, or have started. You can see it clearer. And the reason why I say that, it's because of the next card here, the offering. It's very much telling me that within all of these energies, all these lessons, all of these things that you're looking at, each one of them has a blessing to it, has something to offer you that will help you in this endeavor that you are creating. And the next card here is the chameleon, the energy, the animal energy for this line, this archetype. And it says, act as if, chameleon spirit. And it's very much, again, different. And the chameleon can change itself to any color to blend into whatever it wants. But here it almost looks like it took a lot of different aspects and a lot of different colors. It's like you're taking all these aspects of yourself to create a whole. But you're not discarding any. You're becoming all of them all at once. All of them are useful. All of them have something in it for you to use for this creation that you want to do. And the card, the Shaman Oracle card that came out with those is Eagle, which to me, in this specific spread says very clearly, keep that higher point of view. Keep at it from that objective. Be very objective. Be the witness. Be the observer of all these things. Don't get attached. Don't necessarily get attached to a specific one, but become all of them, or use all of them to your benefit. Why? Because this is why this reading screams of some type of artistry, is because of the creator here. Whatever you're creating, and of course if you're creating something, you're becoming, or you're using your creator abilities. But just all of these different colors. Look at all these colors, all these hands, sort of different colors. Whatever you are creating, whatever you are doing, once you are able to look at all these different energies, all these lessons, whatever it is that they're trying to put you through, or make you realize and look at within yourself, or what have you learned? It is whatever you're creating with all of those things that you're learning from your life, sweet results awaits. The final product is going to be very sweet. And the card that came out with this is the Wild Woman. So definitely if you're a woman with all these like mother energies, and the witness here, this is a woman as well. So this is a very feminine energy reading. But this Wild Woman could very much be you. And the Wild Woman here, it's just an energy of somebody who isn't tied down. It doesn't feel like she's tied down to anything. She could be At any moment that she chooses, she could be anything she wants. She could use all of these different things to her advantage. Whatever she's trying to create, she's not bound to anything, but she's incorporating anything and everything she wants to. And was there something else? I feel like there was, and now it escaped me. Final message, yeah. All right. That's why. Oh, I put it upside down. Here we go. So the message is, or the story is, whatever you are creating, you make sure that you go back and you're able to learn whatever your soul is pushing you to. There it is, I found it. So in all these cards, like there's a hand right there, there's a hand right here, there's a hand here, there's a hand here. Whatever you're creating, there's so many hands there. Get your hands, and then the circle again, get your hands on as many parts of you as you can to create this, and look at it in a very objective way from a higher point of view, so that you don't look at it in a deceitful way. Don't be so attached to everything that you only use one color. Become all of the colors so that you can use them all however it is that you want. Whatever you're creating, you're going to need that wild side of you that can change, that can use everything you can possibly use. But it all starts with looking deeply at some type of mother-like energy in your life, and that's going to resonate differently to all of you. So that's your story, and I hope it helped, and I'll see you next time.